could even cook stuff here, because what Beth Ant pointed out is...
oh, we've got
loads of stuff. There's mango and stuff. And there's also, believe it or not, we've got some beetroot wraps. We've got some normal wraps and beetroot wraps. So a lot of this stuff I can do wraps. I've also got some quorn stuff. If that's not ringing any alarm bells with people.
got some garlic.
So it's back to nature again, isn't it? But
some leaves. Very interesting.
as long as it's not iceberg lettuce,
Yeah.
apparently. I mean, what they've researched, they have researched for specific cancers.
Mango.
Some chopped tomatoes, we've got some chopped peppers, and I've also done some broccoli, which I'm going to explain that a little bit in a bit. And we've got some mushrooms, lettuce, there's some garlic in there. There's not a lot, I'd probably put a bit more in. And then we've got the... So the idea of this, I'm not trying to do one of these, you know, countless cooking things that you see. I'm going to start with some just extra virgin olive oil. And the idea on this is I'm going to make some wraps using stuff we've got. And I've also got these, I found these today. Apparently beetroot's good for you as well. It smells very nice, that. So they are actually beetroot wraps. Okay, so I've got some normal ones and some beetroot ones as well. So the thing I'm thinking on this is that the stuff that we bought today, that as you know, they've been researching stuff and that. Right, we need to get that a little bit hot, that oil. I'm putting some quorn in. This is, for me, it's like an unknown sort of quantity. You could use fish or chicken or, you know, anything healthy, really. So that's starting now. And basically, for me, this is to fill it out. This is not the treatment food. I just need to get a spatula. So I'll get one of my assistants to pass one to me. There we go. And Nardin, you wouldn't expect any different from me, would you? Fruit salad there, look at that, Jodie. That's sound, that is beautiful, thank you. This, as I say, I've got it fairly high because the reason is I don't want to... I'm going for the raw food idea as much as I can while sort of cooking. So on this we've got the as I say, quorn, basically to fill this thing out, and then we're going to add, I'm going to have the garlic next. I were thinking whether to put some onions in. I mean, they're always good fillers and everything, but at the moment we'll just get the garlic in. And I know it's like supposed to be as fresh as possible, whatever, you know. And I'm also putting the ginger in at the moment as well. So we've got the cooked ginger. Well, it's going to be cooked ginger anyway. I'll explain about the broccoli while I'm doing this. I'm not a personal bush for eating big trees of broccoli, you know, like stems and everything. I've always believed that the goodness is in the tips on broccoli. I might be wrong, I might be 100% wrong, but you know, so at least I'm having broccoli. So what I normally do, you can get a pair of scissors and cut bits off top, or just like shave it off with a knife. And what you normally end up with is this this sort of fine broccoli stuff, and that's all the tips, and as I believe that should have a lot of goodness in it. Your tomatoes, I'm having them raw, so they're going to be like a bit of a salad with the lettuce. And then we've also got your peppers as well. They're going to add a bit of sweetness to it. So we'll put these mushrooms in. I'll tell you what, do you know this this ginger, like you cut into it, oh, always go for fresh. That smells absolutely amazing, that really does. I reckon we're not far off this being done actually. I'm keeping them tips till mainly last minute. I want them warm, I want them sort of, but I don't want to kill it all off by cooking it all and everything. So as I say, I'm trying to keep quite raw on this. So we'll get peppers in next. for late this, I'm enjoying this. So you can see that's nice. It smells alright, you know, it's not like brilliant. To be honest, there's a bit of a burnt smell there. Believe it or not. I'll be honest with you when I'm eating it, you know what I mean? But this isn't the first time I've done it like this. Mushrooms are starting to soften up. Corn's fine. Just basically waiting on mushrooms now. So while we're waiting on that, we're going to put the bits of broccoli in. So go put some black peppercorns in as it's cooking, right? That's just to sort of season it a bit. And that is pretty much ready to go, I should imagine. So we're gonna actually add a little bit of lemon juice. Now I'm being lazy here. You would be better with lemons freshly squeezed, but I haven't got any. So we've got this, just a bit to get a bit of a kick. So we're going to find out. I'll do this one. So you've got you can use any wrap, you know. But as I say, I saw them, and apparently beetroot were on the list as well. So we'll get a bit of lettuce on there. Here's a bit and all. Then we'll put the stuff on. I were tempted to put cheese on this, but let's keep it this way a moment. I need to check cheese out first. And then we're going to put some tomatoes on. Nice and fresh cut. Going all over the floor as we do it, but it don't matter. I'm not going for the 5-second rule. And then we're going to roll this up. Actually, do ends first. Roll it up, and we're not far now from something that will do us good. You said the proof is in the taste. And I've not wrapped this particularly well, but here we go. Good taste out this. That is alright. You've got your sweetness at tomatoes and coldness at tomatoes and lettuce. Everything's working together there. I were wondering whether to put some mayo in or whatever. I'm happy with that. Even on your wrap, I've got the wrap cold. I've not bothered eating it up or out. But that's just the way I've sort of done it. That is absolutely sound. And according to the research that my little team around me have done, that will be good for actually fighting cancer cells, protecting cells that are in there. So when the chemo comes, the chemo can get on with killing cells, and some work's been done previously, so it's worth a go. Thank you. This pot were on the floor when I come downstairs this morning, and I fell over it, and don't worry, my injuries are only superficial. Can't guess where I am today. Loving this. Oh, and while we're on subject, right, one of my friends rung up overnight. He says, think on bright side, if there's chemo and the hair falls out, it might not grow back ginger. Well, burger me. No, don't. Car with my mum and Beth. We've been to Castleton, and then we've been to Manchester, and then we've just come off Flouch and got a flat tyre. I can't believe. So I'm sat here with cancer and a flat tyre, and I'm still calm as, which is good, but I'm like questioning why. Why aren't I like John Cleese now, getting branch and smacking car all over the place? I'm not. So I'm really surprised. So everything's, you know, we're just waiting for recovery, and it's annoying me because it's that noise. Right, why can't you turn that noise down and still have your lights flashing? Is it for sort of blind people to let them know when the car's broke down that they've been driving, that the hazards are on, or what? You know what I mean? Why do we have to have... I'm calm, but it's like you don't need shit like that going on. Adam, we're on speedboard now. We in Briglington, right? Spelt with a G. Briglington. Briglington. Inton. Anyway, we're here on East Coast. Come out for the day because we've got some good friends over here, but they've gone out.
Yeah, gone out.
We tell them we were coming up and they've gone out. They've gone to Sheffield. So yeah, we've been on pirate ship and then speedboat were just bobbins. I'm going on that thing again. In fact, I might buy me someone and take it on down. Oh no, this is very good, this! We're having a spot on day again. So obviously got tired on this morning, but it were quite tiring. Just got back from Brid. Got a letter from Western Park. I've actually got the what is it, consultation?
It's
Consultation about the chemo this Wednesday. What's up, Jodie?
That's quite toilet. You just made it smell.
I ain't made it. Man, it smells of roses when I've been in.